kind of counter to any hero. You feel bad picking specific heroes into him, but Broodmother is not one of those heroes. Broodmother pick as the final one. Start to speed up, drop their boots there, and then move up, blocking the wave, pick the boots up, and then to make sure that they... Because like if you make one misclick and you go, you know, like 30 range ahead of your creep, like but a weird little thing. Doppelganger top. Ohio and Pylite die behind this tier 1 for a bit of a go, but Tims and 1437 come in to swing things back. With Ohio's Firefly ending in a good 6 or 7 seconds, they may be running out of time here, but Tims, he needs to throw the snowball. He will after the shards, holding on for as long as he can, so they get the first blood on Pylite die. Tims will be traded off here. Ohio's losing his life as well, a 2-for-1, as the aggressors Fnatic losing out to the big rotations from TNC. Know that something's up. TNC 4 heroes in this offlane spot near the Radiant tier 1 bottom. As the courier comes in, Cuckoo lays down the march. One hit into the courier, but it's not a target they can go for. They cut through the trees as Fnatic moving across to the west. Pylite dies TP in, looking for someone. I think he's the one that's found, though. Goes in with a burst strike and the toss. The snowball not quite in time to save the Doom, but Pylite die dropping lower and lower as he will be found. But still, Fnatic must be feeling pretty good about this. Cuckoo comes in, wastes a bunch of time. Tier 1 mid has fallen, but maybe Tinker just couldn't lane anyway. Gone swimmingly for him. Raven. Oh, is this a sick bait play? Does he know? Does he know? Well, he might have known, but he's still going to get found, caught, and killed here by Fnatic's smoke. Needing the blink initiation. It was a sick little play, sending one illusion, trying to bait out something there for Fnatic, but I'm sure that's what DJ's saying. Like, that one extra level in Sandstorm, was that worth it for missing that Burrow Strike? Not. Fnatic definitely feels like they're having a lot of fun with this game. Into Roshan they go, Abed with the full Desolator, along with the Mask of Madness coming. Got the Medallion going as well, but while they're doing Roshan, Envy picking off Cuckoo there. Solo kill on the Tinker. He does get taken down by Sam H with the help of that Doom, but in comes the big angry spider. Abed's Broodmother easily taking down the Doombringer after. Now the Tusk in all sorts of trouble. Now Blink Epicenter from Pylite die will catch, kill, pretty much just neuter TNC in any kind of momentum they wanted to try and bring out from that tiny kill.
Fnatic, whenever they can manage to kill this Tinker, it's going to be huge for them. If they manage to get so far ahead before Blink that they can drown, this is going to be like...
Still keeping TNC on their toes as Fnatic. Shadow Blade on another second now, but PL and Doom have made their retreat back. Avalanche lands forward, but the Doom from Sam H. Epicenter from Pylite die comes through with a global silence from 1437. Eternal Envy's going to die there. Ohio misses out on the deny. Fnatic, a misstep. Eternal Envy calculating things as maybe he could have. Overeager.
Yeah,
find some extra kills.
Trouble.
Dear lord. Even with a laser on the Broodmother, Spiderling's just so much damage into that Tinker. They do catch another one. Silencer lassoed back into the shackles. The double hold there onto 1437. Couple of kills for their efforts. Still doesn't feel drastically awful here for TNC. QQ doing pretty well. Looking that weakness to exploit. Eternal Envy using the Shadow Blade to get in on top of QQ again. Too far forward. One more tap from Abed will bring him down. Dead for 45. Might be the time where Fnatic for a play, but they've got smokes kind of stockpiled up. Using them because they haven't had the opportunities to, so now they'll swing into action with a number of smokes. Maybe bait out QQ here. He's being pinged. Fnatic, they know what's up. Abed not going to get caught out by this as the snowball forward. It will connect, but Abed is so strong. He turns and fights. They'll find the Tusk with a good burrow strike. And now the global silence from 1437, turning back onto Ohio's Batrider. Swiftly dispatched, but Eternal Envy, with the help of the Broodmother, one by one, they'll bring TNC to their knees. And 1437 caught by Pylite die. He doesn't miss that one. He's leveled it up to 4. And 1437 down in the ground, 6 feet under, as Fnatic, 4-for-1 trade across everything. There are too many spiders on this. So freaking many of them. Joining in with a creep wave. Oh no, not into the march, not into the march. No, Spiderling! No, Abed. Oh, he killed Raven.
Yeah.
And he's dead without buyback.
This could be an opening for them to go, you know, probably just do the same thing. They actually have 20 cooldown for us, so we're probably just going to poke a little bit here. No, never mind.
Link lasso onto Silencer, Shackles the follow, and that's 2 heroes without buyback for half a minute now. QQ trying to defend this base. I can't believe I got debated into following Spiderlings that walked into March, but...
It's one of those games with snacking where you feel immortal, and you feel like if you die, it's just you making a mistake. It's not like anything the enemy team did. Actually, a really nice thing. It's a really nice every hero game if you're Fnatic.
Yep. Rasta does get picked though, and now the Doom onto Tiny. He is dropping very quickly, but the lasso onto Doom. Pylite looking for a burst strike, will land in, but only onto one. The thing is though that Abed's Broodmother is just so dominant in this game, unable to be stopped as he charges forward looking for Raven. Yell illusions are around, but I think they're going to be able to zone into the correct one, and Abed definitely has. He knows which one is correct, and he'll look to bring him down. Another doppelganger arrives, but Raven, he's going to get brought to his knees. TNC away with a Tinker for now. QQ is chased down, but he's got his blink, his TPs, and Abed moves forward. Orchid there, not quite enough damage. Him off quickly as he would have liked. Systematic. No fucking around, no rapiers.
Yeah, no, it really wants to qualify to this event, man. A lot on the line, and they're playing it safe. And I really think it has a lot to do with this Rasta. They just... Oh my god, is he solo killing Tinker?
QQ, not like this, my dude. Why have you gone in?
I don't think they fully comprehend just how farmed this Rasta is. Like, it's smoke now towards Roche. They feel like this is the fight that they need to take, but they're not gonna make it there in time.
DJ's rubbing his hands. Give me the refresher shard. Pick up the Aegis. Oh my god, the snowball in. In comes TNC. The global's there, but DJ, he's got the Aegis. He's got the shard. He's got everything. The Roshan belongs to him. This Tinker, though, spamming out the lasers and the rockets. They bring down our bed. The Broodmother's dead. Pylite does get a good burst strike back onto the Doom, though, as EE BKB'd up. Looks for Tim's Tusk. A few more punches should secure this, as DJ, he's the real carry now. He knows the way as he shackles up. Poor Tim's Tusk as QQ blinks back and TP's the fountain. TNC get a couple of really big kills there inside the pit.
Towers are gonna die so fast.
He's got cheese.
Yeah.
He's got cheese and he's left close to 2,000 HP.
Are they just gonna go throne?
They're fucking... DJ's going in. Wait.
It's like, what up?
He's... Oh yeah. So, hello? Sam H? Oh my god, he just immediately dies to the wards. They're pummeling, they're killing. They are single-handedly winning the game. Effigy's dying to Serpent Wards here as TNC have nothing. No rebuttal, no answer, no way to survive. Fnatic closing this one out in some kind of style as DJ with the orb and shard refreshes his wards, and okay, that just happened. GG is called and TNC are left wondering what the hell just hit them.
Third spell is very, very good.
Axe.
You may now select your hero.
The Sam H act. A classic coming back again. Sam H was very well known. Golem camp as well as he goes. Full efficient. Lord as he... A little bit of bonus cash. Bane, an illusion rune coming in. Mid lane, Abed is fighting up against QQ here. Pops his salve. Level 2 Lance is ready to go. Oh, has he outplayed the Shadow Fiend here? He doesn't have the Phantom Rush, so he can't chase forward, and now QQ turns with the help of 1437. They will get the first blood. Fnatic, oh so close to getting that sneak play, but the illusion rune Bane came into them.
In the grand scheme of things, it's already a losing camp by Bane. Doesn't really shift him. Lord's in trouble.
Raven has also dragged the creep wave with him. Not going to miss out on any CS there as they bring the down. Plane. It's going to be a double Radiant wave coming in.
Comparison to last game where Tiny was one of 4 cores. Farm in the early time he's totally. Here's see if he does.
Perfect setup. Perfect setup. Invis nicked. Nightmare into triple razors with the impale.
Still, like, they're taking a lot of pressure here. The good news for them is that they have pretty good format. EL, if he, when he gets, has a pretty good game.
Happening down here. TNC, they want in, but I think they probably want out at this point. 437, that brain sap, only level 1, not going to be able to keep him up and running, but Raven at least will join the battle with a Culling Blade from Sam H. They get the 2-for-1 special. Now Envy in a little bit of trouble, has a TP scroll, but Raven diving in deep with the help of Sam H. They're going to bring Envy down here. Very, very nice dive. Didn't seem like it was going to be enough, but this Razor being level 8, closing it on 9, might even look for a little bit more. DJ, he's struggling at this point. 108 damage stolen by the Razor, and another Culling Blade from Sam H secures yet another kill. 4 in quick succession? Definitely 3.
Are fortified.
And you really see the advantage, like, being ahead in a game. Spread out your resources. That's exactly what TNC are doing. They understand that 3 to bring this PL down.
They kept Abed alive with a snowball. Oh man, one raise. Oh, just the clicked. Strong enough. And that kill is 1437. Chased down here, but DJ turned around on Cuckoo again. Double raise into a double kill, and SF sprinting away now. Chased by Envy, Shadowblade forward. Still ready to go, but that regen rune on 1437 might just buy a little bit more time than Fnatic would have expected, as in comes the blink call. Sam H is in battle. The raises from Cuckoo turn back onto Envy and TNC. This is a fight that they can win. The toss in, not going to secure anything. The Shadow Fiend escaping there on such low HP as the Razor. He's coming to fight as well. Ohio, he's going to sprint himself back. A big old doggy, a big old dinosaur back behind the tier 2.
But this situation happens almost every single game where one team gets all the resources. That's behind doing the exact same thing. 7 goes.
Sick avalanche. Envy on the money as they snowball forward. The QQ raises looking good, and Raven, he's arrived. The triple core here from TNC. They don't care about Bane dying because they're getting double kills and slaying. Fnatic falling flat on their faces. Even Tims is hunting for Abed now. Ace Rune here for the PL. Around, isn't he? Jump over the cliff. Trouble is, he's half the net worth of the Shadow Fiend, Shadow Fiend and the Razor, basically. 10k up against the 5 of Abed, and he is being hunted. Does he have the game sense? Does the Spidey sense tingle? They're gonna get gone on here by Tims. The instant stun through is arriving as the Axe Blink calls, and Abed not quite fast enough on the fingers there to withstand. Outplay that kind of maneuver from TNC as they go in for more. 1437 though, he's the one to be found. Front lines of that battle.
All the time running away from the camp, even though he hadn't finished. He had the speed. They might be chasing me or something. That just means that Tims has done a great job of being, like, getting inside of Abed's head, not allowing him.
437 might be a freebie up at top. Nightmare and a brain sap though. 1 charge is to go. Ice Blast finally connects. Tims inside that pit of malice might be found here. Requiem. Cuckoo throws it out. In comes Act and EE. Oh man, what are you doing here? Unload will pop his ultimate, but it might just be too little too late. He gets himself away. Takes the Tusk with him. And Ohio saves his buddy. But meanwhile, back end Raven. The fact that his team had all TP top to fight means that the Razor, the top net worth, now drops down to second. 4 kill streak gone, and Highlight died. Nice chunk of change there from him. Easily taken. Just for QQ. Ice Blast. Oh, well, scout it out now. Gaining anything.
Radiant side here with everything that's as him job it.
Oh, he knows. Axe, Sam H. He wants in, Abed wants out, the doppelganger over, he gets to the low ground. Now with the blink forward, QQ thinks about the Requiem, goes for the razors instead. The right clicks, he does so much damage, one more punch will do it. The doppelganger was nearly up. But Abed will not scrape away with his life, as it looks like Tiny there does take down the Dire Courier.
Yeah, he actually uses smoke to get out here, and that just goes to show how hard he feels like it is. Feeling the pressure.
Defensive he's being, oh, he thinks he's fine, but this tier 1 mid means the TPs. 5 heroes come in and say goodnight, Abed. 1 minute without your Phantom Lancer now, and TNC, they go D-Ward. They could think about going high ground here with QQ moving forward. There's a nice Yules, though. Stop that aggressive play. Sam H flicks forward, and Pylai not quite going to get caught by the call, but the Blade Mail is there. Envy, he's going to get hit, but Sam H will fall. Burnt down and taken out as Envy still wants to battle. No, he doesn't. Never mind, he ran in to get taken home by the Underlord and not to stick around. Still, though, popped that 10-second BKB.
You know, kind of be the frontline man. Goes high ground. You know, SF can do it, but you ideally want some sort of so much poke damage.
That's a gem on Nyx. That's a blink call from Axe. Eternal Envy thought he was being sneaky and being hunted. And it'll take an absolute miracle. Fnatic to hold onto their high ground once they have these tools in their arsenal. Bot lane, Tims gets in on top of the Tusk. DJ buying some space here. TP off. He died. Is he just in a spot they can't find him in? Big Glyph. Nice Halberd. And Illusion's running forward. Eternal Envy is bottom lane pushing out, but the tier 3 are going to have to concede this most likely. Sam H jumps in onto the PL, but Fnatic, they're keeping this tower alive with the Crimson Guard. Raven dropping low. That Ice Blast might just be enough to take him. It does. And you were looking for that Aegis on the Razor, but it's on the SF. He will lose it. And Fnatic pushing out of their base, looking for kills, hunting TNC. Requiem wound up, but it's not going to be here. Now maybe with a blink call in, but look at the tanky PL surviving through it all. The disarm from that Halberd back on to Cuckoo, and Abed doesn't look like he's doing enough damage in this fight. Eternal Envy will finally arrive. Look for the Avalanche, look for the Cleave. The double tap there from the Echo Saber does come through onto Sam H, but the rest of TNC making a hasty retreat back up this top lane. The trouble for them is they've used Aegis, they've used their BKBs, no more cheese, didn't get the tier 3.
A lot of poke damage. You may bleed away.
Radiant's bottom shrine is under attack.
Skipping over things like the butterfly, the manta style, these really high tier items. He's got to outlast everyone, right? He needs to go for the, oh, Abed stunned. Tims actually catches him here, so now TP, no longer in inventory, on cooldown for Abed. Going to have to try and escape the old-fashioned way, which is to walk away from Cuckoo, but he's been found and hexed and requiemed. This should be the end of the Phantom Lancer here as Abed stunned into oblivion. And now 2 cores down for Fnatic. TNC in a 6th spot to go up high ground. 4 staff aggressively though from Ohio. Pushes in Razor, back he goes. Raven in and out, shaking it all about, but it's Axe who's snowballed. DJ, look this orb up. They'll bring down Sam H. Punch up the Shadow Fiend. Appeared from nowhere. QQ just pops his head in, says hello, and then runs away. What are you really? Oh.
Okay, no.
Abed. Well, yeah, good job. But TNC, they want to fight. They want to fight, and they'll catch one as well. It's the Underlord Requiem killing off Pylai Die. There's no Ice Blast, there's no Pit of Malice, there's no teamfight control. Have to get the hell out of here, and Abed, doppelganger, Oh, where's he going? He's going to his grave. TNC secure, and now that's PL dead with no buyback. TNC, they smell the blood in the water. You know what's happening now. Too perturbed by what the Tusk is doing right now.
Kind of fell out the game. Actually, top, but nowhere near. Enemies in trouble.
Interesting Hurricane Pike, but yeah, you're absolutely right. With a blink call from Sam H, maybe this Underlord can save him. Never mind, dies to the arms of Cuckoo there, and TNC, at long last, 48 minutes in, bring down first lane of Rack, swing in towards mid to make it 2 in a row, and maybe even look for 3 in a row as they jump in, hex up the AA, immediately killed off as he just respawned. But Fnatic running out of gas at this point. TNC just pedal to the metal as they sprint through this enemy base, destroying buildings as they go. Sam H deep in, close to the fountain. He's gonna get kicked into the trees. That's fine for him. Throws out a call for no good reason other than to keep himself alive. But this is pure systematic destruction of these buildings. The Master is alive in 5 seconds time. It's not all over just yet. There's still a chance for Fnatic. It's a slim chance, but if Abed can pull off some godly plays, then maybe they'll make it work. Now, the Lancer about going in, going back out. Requiem keeps him at bay. Gonna be mega creeps here. TNC take out every single Rax of Fnatic. Like one Rax goes down, he goes from like, 20% to 30.
Yeah.
And another Rax he goes up to like 45. Another one he's like at 70. Then mega creeps are gone. 140% or something if it's safe. They tried to sneak a Roshan, but the grip onto Paladai. They just keep focusing this AA without the Ice Blast. They do really lack a lot of damage here to finish people off. Cuckoo blinks into the pit. And Fnatic, nothing really left to give as Abed joining the rest of his team as they teleport back to base. The blink call from Sam H not accomplishing. And you really do have to wonder now, if Fnatic couldn't win fights up against the 5 of TNC, how are they going to do it against the 6 or the 7? The Aegis and the Cheese up on them. Pat on the shoulder saying, don't worry lads, game 3's coming up.
I think for me, this game, it really comes down to the fact strong. Like,
Radiant are scared.
Ohio's tanky though, right?
yeah.
That's Floater's play.
Basically, the problem is they're not able to pressure. And that made this like game where TNC get to dominate the map. Mix it up.
See DJ there trying to kick the Razor back into Fountain. Not going to happen as Cuckoo throws the Requiem in. Looks like this will be the GG call as the throne falls and TNC even things up. We were looking at their past results between these two teams in particular in the series.
But I'm starting to realize that it's not the hero.
You may now
Midas
select
into
your
Radiant.
heroes.
Helm of the Dominator completed. No creep has been grabbed by him, I believe. Pull back and get creep here if he so desires as he pops his ultimate. Now running forward towards Ohio. He's got borrowed time, so this kill potentially difficult. Ultimate's pop. Avalanched already, but that's a level 3 toss now wasted as DJ does get first blood elsewhere, but it's Ohio still being run around. The dog doesn't give up. Raven in, the avalanche misses, but it's the hits and the crits from the Wolves and the doggy. You're a killer bottom lane, and now a bit of pressure into that tier 1. Going in to try and do some damage. The glyph
Radiant's
is out, and Sam H is here to defend
Radiant structure.
TNC. Finds DJ with a blink in. Envy. Requiem does a lot of damage back into him, and he's taken out. Ohio doesn't do enough damage. So TNC chasing forward, the toss in onto DJ means that Cuckoo has got an easy scenario to bring him down as Ohio desperately searching for the Sam H kill with a pop of the shield. He'll get it. Tim's close to death as well, but a double kill for the Bounty Hunter means that level 6 closing in.
Meanwhile, they're fighting up top. Both of these supports caught up. Getting that experience fight, getting it from the... This is now giving them like everything they need to start playing.
Abed's dead here, surely. Unless
Maybe.
there's some kind of save miracle from Ohio, but no, that's the first track kill. Fnatic will down the Bounty Hunter and now likely the Rubik. Feels like that's okay for TNC, but Abed did complete the Boots of Travel already. I'll just blame it on your tiredness.
Alright, fight
TNC.
brewing mid though. This level 6 on Disruptor now, so teams feel ready. They one team is track, they want to fight, and Abaddon seems good.
That seems like a not good target. Big silence from Envy landing onto 2, in fact, but the raises from Cuckoo with the Requiem in. Sam H tosses Envy, now dies as the Static Storm comes through. But Fnatic have found potentially 2 as 1437. Oh, the turn with a shield. Stolen out from the Abaddon and manages to keep himself alive long enough for Cuckoo to come in and clean up. 4 down. TNC slicing and dicing as it looks like Raven there swung in from the back end to catch out DJ on the retreat. Filipino squad that looks like they're in control game 2 and game 3.
Yeah, they did a great job of zoning out the Disruptor as Colonel Envy is not willing to give this rush a free, but has no choice.
Dire are scanning.
His rune bottle. Dust has already been expended here from the Clockwork. 3 on DJ. But I don't think they expect this one coming. Sam H, he's pinging, he wants it. He gets the double avalanche into the toss as well. Envy down to half HP with the exorcism still going. He doesn't have that life coming back to him, so he'll lose his. And Pylite die falls shortly after. Fnatic falling apart here as TNC just rampaging through. Raven chases forward. Ohio has his ulti, but it might be too little too late as the Filipinos, they're going to catch on to them. Abed going to have to blink away from this and TP out. Comes Sam H. Avalanche to stop the retreat here. Ohio click down. The Crimson Guard actually buying a lot of space here. Enough time to survive. Oh, they have a bit of minus armor. Damage block is pretty sick. But in this game, it's just like...
Yeah,
like
it
has
is like
stuff.
the counter to this Lycan build is Crimson. You have a lot of low damage and blocking out damage is almost more valuable than armor.
Cute. Take a tumble. Highlight Die still around, scouting for Tims. The dust will dissipate, but he has no mana for the invis until Sam H comes in to try and save the day. Abed, one punch and he is die. Highlight Die, I don't think he's got anywhere really to run here. Sam H is clearing up with a double kill. Sure enough, they lose their SF and bounty. Death Prophet also dies. Chat is gonna be...
Invisibility.
You guys.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Who are you and why are you talking about Dota 2? Envy pick. Nice play there from TNC, and this opens up Roshan for them.
Dire's bottom tower.
He gaining 7%, but that's still like not enough, right?
It's definitely not. I think it's just...
You can see great map movement so far in this game, really restricting Fnatic's playing space.
Maybe strength is just that overpowered. It's just not something I've paid attention to too much. Well, Tinker, Aghanims is here. Abed ready to defend the base. Exorcism and a jump forward. Hook shot not landing, but Pilot Eye cuts the fight in half. Raven still getting his ulti off with a full snap on Cuckoo. Then Regoose comes in. They've killed off EE without buyback. This might just be it. Honestly, in game number 3, Ohio being burnt down. And TNC chasing forward into this Radiant base. Sam H in deep. Toss up onto Clockwork, but he's gone a little bit too far, it appears. Fnatic deep inside, but TNC will clear through the remainders of these outer buildings, control up the map, go back and shrine.
Committed a lot of time to Dota, so you know you expect them.
Deary me. I just didn't think it'd be that high, okay? That's a nice pick-off, though. Abed, scouted by Tims. Observer Ward on the high ground, Bounty on the low ground, Shadow Fiend coming in from the northern side as the buyback is forced here. Fnatic looking for a fight, chasing Sam H and glimpsing him back. Trapped inside the cogs as DJ throws the Static Storm in, but Tiny so tanky. Gets himself away with a Force Staff out, and Raven chasing EE with his BKB. Lycan's in on top of him. Cuckoo will find a couple of kills in the back end as the Requiem wound, thrown, and kills off the DP. Fnatic down and out as they call GG. I love it when everything rhymes. The tier 3 will take a tumble, and TNC take game number 3 in its best of 5. Now 1 game to the good, and 1 game away from qualifying for ESL 1 Katowice. Tims with the cost to help out Queen of Pain in the early stages. We don't have a Rasta or a Bane. Weaver shooting forward aggressively. Sam H. The burn there a little bit. Getting through these tangos. Swarm in means he's going to get stomped up. Stays asleep with the swarm going on him. If he does come forward, Ohio gets the first blood, but Sam H being dived onto his tower. We'll find out if he dies, and he will. Is there a trade though? Pilar die looking to cut through the trees, but he falls as well. It's a double kill for Ohio mid. We should have been watching this lane instead. What am I doing?
No gold for you.
Feels like it doesn't. Right, it's probably mainly the laning.
Highlight die comes for the bounty rune, but not only has it been stolen already, but there's a Tusk and a Doom here ready to battle, but they were on the wrong side of the shards there. Unfortunate for them as a snowball landed, and now the swarm into telekinesis means Tim's about to fall. Envy secures it with the Shikuchi. At least Sam H will survive. Himself back to lane. Still, reasonable gain there for Fnatic, but gonna feel a bit of pain here as Raven tossing back Abed again under this tier 1. They get the stun, but the snowball is there to turn it back, save up the Tiny. Get another kill as Cuckoo. This time it's his turn and not Ohio's bat to make the rotation, killing off the DK once more. Squad taking down this stack, but in comes Ohio. Stomp from Pylite die. Cuckoo under, but no real commitment coming from them. Just trying to get Abed into this lane a little bit nicer. Get some pressure onto that tier 1 middle lane with the first dragon form of the game. Raven's having none of this. Clears the creep wave very easily. While down at bottom, there's the first Doom of the game. Eternal Envy, he feels the pain. Brought down by the Doom and the Disruptor very nicely there. He was in under the tier 1 down at bottom. Maybe just expecting that if Tiny's showing to a dragon form DK mid, there's going to be more heroes there. Well, there are now. Abed turns to stun the Queen of Pain. Have the Sonic Wave to chuck into the tower, but Cuckoo fake pumps it twice and then says, not really worth it here. Abed, very skilled player, can probably...
The Bat Rider has... damage. Oh, wow. Very aggressive Doom.
Well, they got the glimpse as well. So, perfect overlap there with Sam H and 1437. Very nicely done. Area. Fnatic. Oh, this super spooky. They're grouping up. Abed, Shadow Blades. Smoke. Pop. Queen of Pain appears mid lane, but there's Raven in again with the Static Storm drop. They're going to try and catch Abed here, but the Sonic Wave not quite enough to finish him off, but he's glimpsed into the Static Storm. A few more clicks will do the job as Cuckoo forced the blink away. The Doom tossed back into the nice little catch onto the Weaver. Tossed by the Rubik, a taste of his own medicine, but it's still TNC with the bigger kills on those two wonderful core heroes now. Ohio jumps in aggressively. Loses his life for it. As a glimpse back, will ET out of that aggressive position, but they lose Raven on the Tiny. exchange for it all. Yeah.
Red. Fnatic team.
He goes. Zoom. Oh, jeez, immediately disabled. Nice little stack storm to try and split this fight up a little bit here on that choke point as in comes Raven. Big ulti from Cuckoo as well. DJ dropping low, stolen Sonic Wave, turns it around with his dying breath. Gets the scream out as Raven tosses the ET forward, keeping himself alive, but not for long enough. EE finally doomed as Weaver, chased by Sam H's Doombringer. Looking for that kill, but the deny, Abed, godly plays, pops in Viz. And the Sentry War too far away as Abed will go for the TP play. See, now looking for Pylai Die, and he should be the final casualty of this fight. Unless he can get a 6 stomp into TP, but it looks like Sam H has his number with the Infernal Blade, and that will be his downfall. 4 for 2, it looks like there. All things said and done.
Is under attack.
Fairly greedy. Have all their cooldowns up. Fighting into the Roche. Guys, or just in general.
Twilight Die. That's a nice Sonic Wave as well. Lasso coming through, but the Static Storm to counter it all. The Tiny does die, not kept alive, but that's a big doom onto Eternal Envy. Cuckoo, free reign in this fight to pick off 1 and look for 2. It's Tims that comes out with a triple kill. The Tusk, he's getting everything, but really is this setup play. The Tiny, the sacrificial hero, he looks like a core, he walks like a core, he talks like a core. And then you have this big Static Storm overlapping, the snowballs coming in, buying time. But it really is the Queen of Pain Cuckoo show.
Yeah, and like you said, all of this is credit.
They really want him to die. Oh, and the time lapse back, but where's he heading? Dust will connect. Envy now in a lot of trouble. Snowball into Glimpse. The Doom is also there. That's a long chase. Fruitful though, and worth it in the end, as Envy is left to stew in his own thoughts and think about all of the bad things he's done throughout his life. He dies slowly, painfully, in front of a catapult. Resistance on Tiny means telekinesis does not last long enough to really set up for anything. Glimmer onto the Doom keeps him arm's reach from the rest of these enemy heroes, but they've taken their melee ranked. 31.5 minutes. What does TNC do next? Just get into Roshan themselves, force Fnatic to come and deal with them now?
20 seconds on.
Like, drop to back. Lincoln's placed on him by Cuckoo, but he's already dead. Ohio's BKB is back up and running, but in comes Raven looking for the big cleaves through. Earthsplitter though across 3 here from TNC. Catches onto 2 as the BKB from Cuckoo allows the Queen of Pain to blink aggressively onto DJ. Back end of the fight, Sam H found by EE. Ushikuchi's away from Raven. But where's Ohio? Where is Cuckoo? He slept up from this ET stomp yet again as Raven struggles to stick onto a target. And then by extension, the Doom no longer has that easy. Hey, there's Eternal Envy. As Lincoln's was popped by Thunderstrike, I'm gonna Doom him. It isn't there for them.
They need this interaction.
They're gonna be able to steal this Fnatic. Cuckoo very low, jumps away. Roshan, 500 HP. This is Aegis and Cheese. Static Storm again. Panic placement, but it's on to Eternal Envy. Raven's out of mana. They've got no spells to give, and Roshan's about to fall. Aegis and Cheese goes the way of Fnatic, and Cuckoo actually dies. Ohio found the kill. All the way over to the northeastern side, and Abed, Dragon Form, to pop it now. It is up to level 3 as they chip away at tier 3, forcing out the glyph.
Dire's bottom tower.
Ohio with Lasso ready, could be looking for a target. Radiant Observer Ward gives them vision of Tims. They place the sentry to D-Ward. The glimpse will come out, but Tims already dragged far too deep into the danger zone. Now Raven jumping forward, unable to capitalize on that initiation though, as he's running back into the base. The Earthsplitter onto Sam H. He's gonna die here. Does he have a buyback? No, he doesn't. Doom is out onto the Queen of Pain. Doom is out onto the Queen of Pain. DJ stole it. now has Scream. Fnatic might just be closing out this game. A blink of an eyelid, it's gone from 0 to 100 real quick, bringing down tier 3 and Barracks. 40 minutes in. They can't transfer this into a mid-take, though, with tier 2 still standing, unfortunately for them. But they could do that. Eternal Envy trying to bait TNC into something here, it feels like. The team sat behind smoke. Cuckoo. Bottom. Neutral camps. Sam H dooms an illusion, and that honestly is GG worthy. They might call it in a second here. The BKBs from Fnatic allow them to run rampant through the ranks of TNC. One after one, they will fall flat on their faces as Cuckoo stands his ground to try and battle back into the DK, but Uphead is just far too tanky. Looking for this final tier 3 in lane of Rax. Fnatic might just have tied this one up, and we might, Insania, be going to a game number bloody 5.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of the last 2 games have both been like games where I thought, you know, one team might win, and then it just around as the mid.
GG is called.
Yeah.
They tap out. I mean, you know, I don't like, you know, tooting my own horn, playing my own trumpet, but I did a little preview article for Join Dota, you know, saying a couple of things to look out for. And I said Fnatic against TNC, best of 5, gonna go to 5 games.
And speaking of just wrong, middle lane, we see a lot of Dota 2 action going on. Cuckoo pulling this creep wave underneath his tower, and unfortunately lasted, as I made a smooth transition.
Professional caster Insania here. Ohio top lane, he's dead, first blood, captured on camera. I'm a skilled observer, see everything happen. They lack the damage, it feels like, here to be able to bring him down, so dead. Will go and collect the rune for himself, clipping each other on top of the ramp as the cold feet taken immediately off by the Kraken.
Yeah, and Pilot there running over the... lot of trouble. Hey. Pilot.
Ohio that's in trouble. The stick charges. Oh, he's up and running still. Pilot one hit from the Metamorphosis TB. To his knees.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Royal top.
Maybe not so much for his own. To get some to their... That's what they need in order to crush.
Uphead. Down helps Ohio. They did cancel out a TP of someone else, but it's mid lane they're making a play. Cuckoo. Oh god, look at him burn to all this damage. The March of the Machines ripped him apart inside the cogs. Medusa. 1v4 there, definitely not tanky enough to withstand that, as tier 1 bottom. They do kill Ohio as they're pushing in, but he's defended this tower for long enough, it feels like.
This into... And the same thing with Weaver.
Radiant's courier has been
Same thing with Tide from his... has the mark. Just a very easy, like, game for Nick.
Has the telekinesis there, Tim's already spending that carapace, of course. Your kills. Highlight die, invis. And here they are expecting this rotation in, but it's a TP down to bottom as Abed being burnt by the Firefly, but he's found an avenue of escape here. Hookshot from Pilot saves the day. Not only that, but Eternal Envy arrives to secure the kill. Nice Ice Blast is flying down, but Abed drops will pop, and he'll be fine. Just sit back in Fountain and regen back up. Really want to drag it out for as long as possible to get the Medusa and to a point where they can actually do anything. These two anti-carries, sure, they can scale. Even trying to get a kill on Ohio here seems impossible as he just pipes up, goes for the TP, but finally Tim's arrived. Hookshot good with the Ravage over top. That's a lot of damage in. Tim's dropping low, and Ohio surviving with that pipe, keeping him alive through the Ice Blast. Sam H will take a tumble as well as the Fade Bolt from DJ arrives. TNC. It's just disastrous. Medusa away from an 8-stack, burning all that mana. No one charges here. Envy thinking about going in for the killing blow, and then realizes there's a Batrider nearby, so fall off. Starladder had a hook shot and an urn charge ready to play, but he's been lassoed up now as Raven comes in. Ice Blast good from 1437. It will fly over, but they've traded the life of the AA for the Clockwork. Now Ohio with a cold feet on him does get snapped and trapped near the tier 1. Throws the Anchor Smash in, but looks like he'll die to the Firefly. Abed does get a double kill in the meanwhile, though. Hang out these ones. Lasers and rockets at towards bottom. DJ retreat. Blast is coming in with a reflection as well, but DJ is the only one to be caught. He's stolen mana shield on the Rubik, so he's tanking through everything. Will finally snap to Sam H's damage. Pylite dive falls. Cuckoo in the back, but the Ravage from Ohio allowing Abed to spam. Rockets and lasers coming in. And Abed's going hammers, and Eternal Envy helps take down Cuckoo, and Abed's not done just yet. Forward forever and ever as Eternal Envy. He wants 1437. Arcane Rune going. Couple of taps there as Tim's 4 seconds. In comes Envy. A couple of hits, but he's gonna have to time lapse away as Raven turns the fight. Dragon Slave always felt.
Like, all of those spells are so above average, dude.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Quick and easy Roshan there. High ground up here. Have the vision. Don't think the Dire see anything outside of their waves and this one observer ward they have down in the Radiant jungle. Blink Lasso does come in, catching Clockwork. Highlight Die misses his hook shot, but Ohio's still here. Just smashing away, healing people up, but Abed, he's the real king, arriving with the lasers, the rockets, refracting them and bouncing the Sunder from Raven will keep him alive as Ohio turned around on. Aegis here from Envy is expended. Chase continues. Cuckoo pops that stone case, but Abed's already blinked away. No real chance to chase him, but a good fight from TNC. Bring the Aegis, killing the Clockwork.
And the Disruptor working with each other, where Disruptor would always Static Storm if Doom was in position to catch the Weaver. And they need to kind of do the same thing here, where if Nyx is in position to catch Tinker, then Bad is able to use the spells, as 1437 is most probably going to force some stuff out of there and get out. Was how I intended to finish that sentence.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I 100% wholeheartedly agree.
But probably going to get sniped out by a rocket. Was the follow-up.
Wait, what? That Abed killed him, so that was rocket, flare, and homing missile?
Exactly.
Oh shit. Skilled players. Abed, oh god, he blinks away.
Pop by the
Split
Nyx.
second. What's that cat pace? He's caught. Mana burn is there. He's relatively tanky though, but they'll have enough damage to bring him down, even with the laser bouncing between the two of them. Stone Gaze in from DJ, stolen and turned around onto TNC, losing another couple of heroes here in the bottom lane. As Ohio, with that Ravage now ready, looking to make a play somewhere with the rest of his squad. Big man is up. It looks like command has been given here. Eternal Envy. Ohio. Push mid. Let's get this wave the way up as top lane, Pylite has gained the attention here of a few admirers. Looks like Raven will be the one. Love that.
Dire are scanning.
Sick. Yet over the top of Pims. Now spotting the Raven, the blink dust from DJ. They clear up the Nyx assassin and Cuckoo pops that Stone Gaze as the BKB from Raven's TP clears up the Rubik. But now that's BKB expended. This opens things up for the Tinker. Drive in a couple of...
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
TNC that... Ideally, you want to hit the timing. I think just fight.
May have overstepped his bounds there. Just a touch. Blast flies across. Not required, but... Well, if they catch the second hero, sure enough. One after the other. Fnatic there. Stuck in a really awful position because Roshan being alive now with a haste rune being there. Enough the buyback. It has to come. Hyde with a Ravage needs to defend this. Cheese cannot be given to TNC.
Saves Nyx. Medusa.
The mana as well. Abed stunned. Nyx catches, but Ravage from Ohio in onto 3. Oh, that's an illusion, but Batrider was caught over towards the northern side. But again, just expenditure here. Traded out for the lives of support.
Radiant are scanning.
Important enough to during the game. Yeah, sure. What is we really doing at this point? The range that much value.
Dire's shrine has fallen.
On or
It's honestly a super hard decision.
like say you're playing this.
Come back in a second because we've got the Hex into laser, clearing up one. Tim's dead with no buyback, interestingly enough. Highlight die, tanking up through everything Raven throws at him as the big Ravage landing in. The Stone Gaze won't do anything. TNC have no buybacks here. Oh god, Fnatic looking for the racks. They've got one on Batrider, but Medusa and Nyx Assassin unavailable for the next team fight coming in as Ohio picks up the gem. Up onto Raven. Sunder, but he's hexed and silenced now as the lasers come spammed out, and down he goes. Buyback forced. 1437 about to fall as well. The cold feet will snap onto the Tinker, but he's got himself nice avenue of escape here as Sam H not only buys back, but dies back. Bottom lane, Eternal Envy's chased him all the way. Cheese and Aegis still available for him as this Rax falling to Fnatic, bringing it down, and TNC left wondering what went wrong.
I don't know how many milliseconds. I just see Abed like blinking across straight into that fight. He knows that there's nothing. Died or had total freedom. In comes Ohio with Grab. They get this kill. The Rocket.
Last fight for TNC, it feels like here. Raven is pumping the damage in, and Abed will take a fall. Oh, whoa, hang on. Abed, you've got to die. You've got to die. Abed, you've got to die here. He doesn't care. He finally does fall, but that Solar Crest, so much value out from Ohio's Tidehunter, keeping him up and running as this Terror Blade is dead to right. I think it might just be game over. Down goes Raven. Cuckoo left to really pick up the pieces here, but that's too much on the floor. It's all slipping away. The Sunder from DK, he's stolen and thrown it back in their faces. Eternal Envy pops. A nice little time lapse, jumps back. Now running forward, looking for a kill, and I think Cuckoo might be gone. 100 seconds without him, and Fnatic. Game number 5, almost in the bag. One last-ditch effort. In they go with a bat. Trying to catch Eternal Envy, they get that kill, but he buys back as well. Abed's returned, clearing up one, looking for more, but Sam H, he's back in Fountain. He wants to regen, he wants to hide. He's got no purpose out on the map. And I think inside that TNC team comms, they're thinking about how do we pull GG in the best way possible.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Very good one as Starladder hits his first hook shot of the game, secures a kill onto Tim's as Eternal Envy will secure themselves that kill. No, he's missed like 3 or 4 big hook shots. Oh, I wanted to take a little dig at PLD, but lovely lad is about to win this game for his team as 1437 calls it, and the final chapter in the story of TNC and Fnatic. All of the qualifiers they've played, all of the qualifiers they've lost to Moneski, all of the qualifiers they've wished and dreamed that Moneski had been invited and that Mushi and Isosice would sod off to the land straight away. They finally get a Southeast Asian team qualifying.